What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Today we're reviewing Salt of the Earth, which is a hybrid beer between Wicked Kitchen, who generally make vegetarian food for Tesco, and Salt Brewing Company, who we have reviewed before ages ago. We did a New England IPA of theirs. So I'm looking forward to this one. It says it's juicy and piney right off the bat. On the front it's 5% and it's vegan, and it's a pale ale. So 1.7 UK units, as it says on the back of the can here. I'll just quickly read it off. So it says, because great plant-based food deserves a great vegan beer, completely delicious, completely refreshing, and completely free from animals. I'm not going to read out that much. Basically, I think the idea is to kind of just perhaps shed light a little bit on the fact that a lot of beer isn't vegan, and some of it's not even vegetarian. And it's nice to have an alternative. For people who are alternative, I guess. So we've got a lovely black top on the can here, which I personally always enjoy, black top can. We've got this kind of orange swirly can artwork here. So without further ado, let's crack it open and see what we get. I am trying out a mic on the camera for the first time, guys, rather than using the camera's inbuilt microphone, so if there's any improvement on sound, including background noise, which I have got a lot of, I'm afraid, do let me know. It's obviously it's a directional microphone, plugged straight into the camera, as you guys can imagine. Very YouTubery, vloggery, classic type camera microphone. Sorry. So in terms of the beer colour itself, it's actually lighter than I thought it would be. We're talking really yellow, straw colour. Be a nice bit of head, nice bit of foamy light head. Smells lovely, does already smell really nice and juicy. Quite a bit of citrus mixed in there with a little bit tropical as well. I'm going to let the head go down a little bit. I may pour the whole glass out, the can out, sorry, into the glass. I may take a few sips and then top up, we shall see. But yeah, on the nose, nice bits of pine there. Piney, sort of grassy and a little bit floral too. Quite nice, hopefully it'll be well balanced. And it's always, for me at least, as someone who doesn't eat animals, I always enjoy the fact that you can, that beers are being made in an alternative way. That's not an invitation to challenge me or anything like that. It's my own personal opinion. Okay, so I'm going to start sipping now, guys. Yeah, mainly sort of juicy with a nice bit of pine too, but let's get sipping. Nice and fruity. Really fruity, like a little bit stone fruity, but a little bit like floral as well, kind of like ages ago we did the Castles in the Sky beer, and that I kept saying about how that beer tasted rosy. I can kind of get that from this one too, that kind of fruity, sweet flavours, but not too kind of sickeningly sweet. I don't think it's anything about hops. No, I didn't. I mean, it is brewed for a supermarket. It's brewed for Tesco because Wicked Kitchen are in collaboration with Tesco anyway. So it's a good way, I suppose, for Salt to be getting into Tesco. So that's kind of cool. I don't think Wicked are part of Tesco. I think they are kind of an external company, but kind of got a lot of contracts with Tesco. That's my understanding. They might be. I don't know. If you guys do know, you can correct me in the comments. But yeah, you're basically getting a nice bit mix between juicy, piney, and floral, the main notes here. So nice IPA, to be honest. It's not promising the earth, although it calls itself Salt of the Earth. I imagine that's also something to do with the fact that it's plant-based. And the fact that it's brewed by Salt, obviously. So let's have a few more sips, and then I think I'll be ready to rate it. I'll be honest, for a beer that's hit the mainstream, it's quite nice, really. It's a nice, enjoyable one. If I was on a hot summer's day in a pub somewhere, I think I'd enjoy having one of these. It's a little bit zesty too, like slightly orange notes, and pretty well balanced, to be honest. It's not blowing my absolute socks off. I do think it's a little bit toned down. I don't think it's toned down to appeal to the masses. I just think it's a bit toned down, sort of in general. But it's a nice flavourful pale ale. Tastes like a pale ale. No, it's not offering me anything new. Is the only thing. But 5%, it's not a bad percentage either for something that's going into large supermarkets. It's not trying to toy with sessionable. Well, maybe 5% is still sessionable, but you know, they're not going for the lowest percentage they can get away with or anything like that. So yeah, mixed feelings, but ultimately this comes out as like a pretty average one. So in terms of an average score, it's going to get one. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Tasty, fruity, juicy, but not smacking me around the face, not grabbing my attention. You know, yes, if I saw this again, I'd know that I did like it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm absolutely wowed by it and must go out and get it again, which is why it's not getting that high a score. But 3.5, not too bad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the beer review. I'm not going to ask you what beers you guys have been drinking or what sort of styles or anything like that, but just let me know what you've been drinking recently. As always, guys, keep drinking those craft beers, and I'll catch you in the next beer review. Peace.